My wife came home with a bug bite, and everything unraveled. I'm 27 male, and right now I feel like my entire world is hanging by a thread. My wife, 28 female, and I have been married for almost 6 years. We met in college and have been together ever since. We even have a beautiful 4-year-old daughter. Our relationship hasn't been perfect. We've battled through cultural differences and family expectations, but we always fought through together. She was my best friend, my first love, my safe place. She works in the corporate world, and every year her company hosts a week-long work retreat. Normally, I rearrange my schedule and go with her. It's our little tradition. Her work pays for the trip, and we turn it into a vacation to reconnect as a couple and as a family. But this year, things were different. Our daughter, who struggles with travel-related anxiety, refused to get on a plane. We didn't want to push her, so I stayed back while my wife went to Las Vegas for the retreat. We both agreed on it. It sucked, but we understood. From the moment she left, something felt off. We have this unspoken rule when one of us is away for long stretches. We stay in regular contact. The first day or two, everything seemed normal. But then she started pulling away. She'd leave me on read, claim she missed messages, rush through calls with our daughter. Even during her free time, she'd act distant. Then came the FaceTime incident. Our daughter's birthday happened to land during the retreat. My wife had promised to call and celebrate via FaceTime. Our daughter was so excited. She kept asking when Mommy would call. But at the last minute, my wife canceled, said she had people in her room after a seminar, that they wouldn't understand her stepping away for family time. She asked me if I'd be okay with it, if I'd let it slide. I told her it was her decision, but she'd have to explain it to our daughter herself. When she called, our daughter cried. My wife got flustered and hung up. I was left to comfort our little girl alone. She didn't even try to make up for it the next day. Instead, she was all over social media. Every post, every photo, one guy kept appearing. A coworker, 23M, newly hired, whom she was assigned to mentor. He had his arm around her in one picture, smiling too comfortably, too familiar. She told me he was awkward, didn't fit in, and that she felt bad for him. I started putting things together. A day before she returned home, she complained over the phone about a bruise on her neck. She insisted it was a bug bite. But when I finally saw it in person, it looked like a hickey, and I wasn't the only one who thought so. When I confronted her, she got defensive, claimed it was nothing. I told her I didn't believe her, that it looked like a hickey, and that something about her entire retreat, the distance, the secrecy, felt off. We had the worst fight we've ever had. She swore I was just being paranoid, that I was using the FaceTime situation as an excuse to pick a fight. But I wasn't. It was the bruise, the cold behavior, the weird secrecy. We didn't speak for days. She wore turtlenecks around the house, overcompensated with affection. It was like she was trying to distract us with love, but the damage was already done. Eventually, I moved into the guest room. I couldn't sleep next to someone I didn't trust. One night, she came to the guest room crying. She confessed. She had cheated. On our daughter's birthday, she and the coworker made out. He went down on her. She claimed it stopped when he accidentally called her by the nickname I use for her, that it snapped her back to reality. She kicked him out after seeing the hickey he left on her neck. She said she was ashamed, that she felt broken, that she didn't know why she did it. It wasn't about him, she claimed. It was something inside her. She compared herself to her father, who cheated on her mom. Said she saw more of him in the mirror every day. I told her her parents didn't make her cheat. She did. She made that choice. She entertained a man who disrespected our relationship. She abandoned our daughter on her birthday. She broke us. She begged for forgiveness, said she'd quit her job, report herself to HR, do counseling, anything to fix what she'd done. I told her I didn't have an answer, that I didn't know what right looked like anymore. I felt numb. We agreed to separate. She moved in with her parents, so our daughter wouldn't have to be uprooted. Our daughter didn't ask too many questions. She just assumed Mommy was busy with work again. But she's been more withdrawn around her, less open, less affectionate. It breaks me. My mother-in-law, surprisingly, has been supportive. She called me and apologized for her daughter's actions, said she always believed we were good together, that I was the anchor my wife always needed, but I don't know what's left to save. We've since started marriage counseling, not as a guarantee of reconciliation, but to help us navigate the separation in a healthy way, especially for our daughter's sake. She's in play therapy now, and I'm doing my best to stay strong for her. My wife resigned from her job, reported the affair to HR, and cut all ties with the co-worker. She swears she wants to fix things, but I don't know if I can look at her the same way ever again. Every time I remember that she wore her wedding ring while it happened, I feel like I'm drowning. I still love her. That's the hardest part. But I don't trust her, and I don't know if I ever will again.